Please keep caring for each other. Please keep showing up. Please keep sitting with people in the dark. Please keep reaching out to those you are worried about. Please keep giving with your heart wide open. Please keep investing yourself in someone's grief. Please keep washing people's feet. Please keep carrying one another's burdens. But if your spirit is growing heavy, if you are being pulled under, if your light begins to flicker, preserve yourself. Good soul, the cost of kindness isn't self-destruction. Hello, my friends. Welcome back. Grab your gloves because we're about to pour some magic. My name is Tammy, and I'm so glad you joined the chaos with me today. We're going to be pouring this beautiful Intoresin mold. It was one of my picks for the month, and this was the winner for the giveaway. So if you want to be in that giveaway, drop it in the comment section below so I can get the list fixed up in my post and make sure everyone's in there. I like to make a list so everyone can go check it and make sure your name is on it if you want to be entered in the giveaway. So let's go ahead and get that list started. We're going to do something very different with this. And if it doesn't work out and we don't like it, I'll just make another one, okay? But I do want to give it a try. I purchased these a long time ago, and I have yet to do anything with them. They are little glass blocks. They're real glass. Now we'll need to clean the glass off before we put it inside the mold. But what I want to do is, there's this section down here on the bottom. You see how the sides have the crystals all on it? Well, this section down here that don't have any crystals, that's where this piece is going to set itself up at, to stand up. So what I want to do is, that's a perfect area to drop these glass blocks down into. Sorry, that was my resin going off. So what we're going to do is, we're going to cut some pieces out and make sure they all fit in there. And then we're going to resin them down, and then we'll finish the piece off. So let's get started. I've got a few molds over here that we'll pour our leftover resin in that we don't use for this. But first we need to, and I'm not worried about that resin sitting there because it's not enough in the cup to make it flash cure. And I'm okay with it getting thick because that's what I need anyway. So we're going to go ahead and get one of these sheets out of here. Let's see here. I've never used them before, so I guess we just cut them. I want to make sure I get enough. So let's just cut right here, I guess. I guess that's how you do it. I'm cutting the little glass pieces. They're very fragile. Yep, I damaged some of them. So I just learned something, to be very careful when cutting them. Look at that. I just damaged that area. So I can't use those. So I have to be real careful with it. It is real glass. Okay, let's see if we can go ahead and clean the glass. And let's start with the back there. I might just go ahead and use this strip. Oh, look at that. That fits in there perfectly. Stop it. Okay. I ended up using my Cricut blade to go down it and cut it, and it was so much easier, and it did not break the glass. Okay, I've got it fitted down in there. So I hope it works like I'm thinking, that you'll be able to look in the glass and see the flower. All right, let's get this going. We won't know till we do it, right? So I got my resin right here, and you know what? We might need to put that through the bubble remover. I should have done that while we're sitting here waiting. So I'm going to go ahead and just take that little amount and run it through the bubble remover machine. And while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and finish my pieces here. I made this shaker for my guitar box, jewelry box. I don't know if we'll use it or not, but I thought it would be another option that we could choose. And I used that same glitter that has the blue reflection bouncing off of it. And then I have a cute little crab holding a pearl. It's a necklace, little pendant, and I've already dropped the glitter in for the pearl, so we could probably go ahead and finish that. And then I've got a bunny earrings here that I want to put a white back on. So let's go ahead and do that one. Let's mix up a little bit of white. We don't need much for the back of those bunnies. And I'm just going to use my Tea Expert Pure White Pigment Paste. Just get just a little dab. Don't need much because we don't have a lot in this cup. And this alcohol ink by Octopus is the deep sea color. So let's put 1 drop in and see where we're at. Think we need another drop? Yeah, let's do 1 more drop. This crab has little faucets in him that are diamonds. So we want to use a transparent color to bring out those faucets. And then hopefully we'll have enough resin to do the top of that music note. Okay, I'm going to spritz a little bit of alcohol in my bunny mold here to help out with the bubbles. And now let's go ahead and fill the back of this up. Did you know, I don't know if y'all know this, I know some of my subscribers do, I paid for several jewelry courses. And one of the things a tip they gave us in the class was when you're making resin earrings, for them to be more classy looking, the backs need to be solid. So I always try to put my backs a solid color. Now let's spritz a little bit of alcohol in this crab, and let's go ahead and get the resin in this little guy. I think I'm going to put white on the back of that one too. It's more like a creamy white. It's not a white because I just added that clear resin to that white we used behind the bunny. Okay, I got my resin, and this is the Bond Crafter epoxy resin that I'm using. I don't know if I said that or not. I will throw my discount code down below, plus my link if you would like to try that epoxy resin. It is my go-to resin. It's absolutely wonderful. Okay, I think we need to take our glass out and then add the resin in and then put the glass on top. And we may get some bubbles underneath there, which is fine. We can fix them later on. So let's just go ahead and pull them out. I hate to do that. They were so perfectly placed in there. Now we're going to place some resin down in here. Okay. And then I see some bubbles, so just going to nudge them. We don't want any bubbles in the... I can't spray any alcohol in this mold. I can, but I'm not. Because these molds are really expensive. And alcohol will dry your molds out and make them wear and tear out faster than normal. And yes, I do use alcohol in a lot of my molds. But it's molds that... that are cheap. Okay, I'm going to spritz some alcohol on this glass. I'm not going to put it in the mold, but I am going to spritz it on the glass. Then we're going to place it down in there. And push it down. And let that resin go over it. Where's my little one at? There it is. Get that one in there. It's like connecting the dots here. Okay. Now, I'm going to spritz some alcohol on this one. And then we're going to go in with it. I'm going to push it down. And then we're going to go in with our strip for the side here. Oh, I need to put some alcohol on it. Okay. It's like laying towel. Now I'm going to put some more of this resin on it. And then we're just going to have to prop it up. I need something to sit under it. There we go. Little dogs are working. Okay, I ended up having to take one of the little glass strips out because it just wasn't working. It wasn't lining up in there. It didn't look good. So, and I'm going to put this back in my little thing because it's still good. No resins on it or anything, but this right here I'm just going to chunk because I've got a bunch of that stuff, a whole couple rolls of it. Okay, we're going to leave it like this, and it's matching up a lot better than it was before. So hopefully it will look really good. I'm just worried about pulling on it all through that. You know, trying to fix it in there. I hope it doesn't have a lot of bubbles. Let's take the heat gun and run it over it. and maybe pop some of those bubbles we created. Okay. Now we're going to just let that thicken up quite a bit, almost cured, and then we will brush in the flour and then fill the mold up. So I'll see you later. Okay, our mold is ready. I don't want to handle it too much because I don't want to separate the mirror that we just put in there from the rest. But when I hold it up, can you see the flour in the mirror? That's what we want, because hopefully when we demold it, hopefully you'll be able to see the flour some way in the mirror. I don't know. Then again, the crystals on the edges could stop that. So we'll just have to see. It may not be the right move for this kind of mold. So we'll just have to see. But it really would be cool in a mold that didn't have all the crystals around the edges. You know, putting the glass in the bottom. That would be really awesome. I may have to find a mold like that. I have to look and see if I have one. We could also make mine like that. Remember, I'm going to make a mold of this right here. I'm just still working out a way to keep this matte looking, but it looks like it has a few scratches in it. I don't know. Then again, I don't know if they will really stand out because they don't look that bad. So I may just go ahead and make a mold out of it and see what we get. But we could put the glass down in here in the mold, and then we'd be able to see the hands and the glass looking up from it, if that makes sense. So we may try that. Okay, we need to, I dropped something down in there. Piece of glitter. Now we need to brush in our flour here. But first, let's demold a few things here. I made these cute little pins. I'm going to let them cure because this part of the pin is real flimsy right now. But look at that sparkle. Isn't that beautiful? I want to hang some things off of it and make it a cute little pin. I think that would be so cute. There's the other one. And then I made another one of these peace signs. A different way. To go on the guitar box. And then I made the guitar box. So let's demold that right quick. Okay, here's the little box, and it goes like that. And then here's our box. So I don't know if that would be cute or not, a box on top of a box. With the guitar pick in it. Put the little pick in there, and then put that back on the box. I don't know. What do you guys think? Box on top of a box? kind of cute. It's kind of cute in a strange little way. I don't know. What do you think? There may be something right there. I don't know, you guys. This is really, really messing with me. I don't know what's going to be the best thing to do. What do you guys think? Or we could take this piece and put it right there and glue the guitar, glue it on there like that, or resin it on there like that. What do you think? You like that? Let me know. That actually is pretty cute. What do you think? Drop it in the comment section below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Then we have this right here. It's a shaker. And we could put the stuff in the shaker. And put the shaker right there. Or right there. What do you think? That's actually pretty cute, isn't it? I like that. I do. I like that a lot. Just need to figure out where looks the best. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me hear your thoughts. And then we have the bunny. These are just little bunny earrings. Now the stinkinest, cutest thing about these is you take these googly eyes right here and they fit right there in the eye socket of the bunny. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. So cute. And then we have the crab. Now, I think I might have to make the mold different because I don't think the feet are going to work out like this. His feelers, not his, well, you might as well call them his feet. But I did get them all out. But, I don't know. What do you think? That part right there needs to be out. That part there. So yeah, I'm going to have to make the mold a different way, I think. But that is so cute, isn't it? Super cute. Yeah, I'll have to play with that a little bit more and figure it out. I can't believe I got those legs out, though, without any bubbles. It's pretty awesome. But he's got little diamonds on his top of his little shell, and then his hands, his claws. I've got my colors out here, and I was born in Pascagoula, Mississippi. And one of my favorite trees there, which is Mississippi's state tree, is the magnolia. And that's what's in this mold, a magnolia. Now, if you'll go look on Intoresin's website, the magnolia that they designed in theirs is a magnolia tree. But they done the one that is Louisiana's state tree. It is a magnolia as well. But Mississippi's magnolia is a different color. It's all white with a yellow center. And the leaves on it are big and beautiful in that just dark green. And on the other side of the leaf on the magnolia is brown, like a velvety brown. That's the magnolia tree I was raised around, and it's the state tree of Mississippi. So that's what we're going to do in this mold. This is going to be tricky because the flower is white. So I'm going to have to use a white mica. And I'm going to use this right here. I'm just hoping when we put this on a light base, it'll really bring out the flower. What I would be interested in to do next time, and I'm going to make another one of these, is to put black as the background to see what it will look like. I really, really want to try that. Or maybe a blue or a yellow for a sunny day. I don't know. I'm going to play around with it and make a few of these to see which one looks the best to really make that magnolia pop. And to keep the crystals very sparkly and dancing around. So this is just going to be my first one. So let's see how it turns out. For the limb, which is brown on a magnolia, I'm going to use my Rolio Viridian. And then for the center of my magnolia, I'm going to use these chrome powders right here. The brand is called, oh, let me find it. Give me a minute. I had to go check because it's not on the box. The brand is Lucky Mica, and they have a box 1 and a box 2. And they're beautiful chrome powders. Just beautiful. One of my subscribers sent me these. And she's been using them. And she said they are absolutely beautiful. And they're a little bit different from all the others she's used. What I like about these are the way you get the chrome powder out. I don't want to spill it in my mold. So I'm going to lift it up over here. And then bring it back and show you. And you just take your brush and dip in there. And it's very controlled to keep your powder from going everywhere. I thought that was pretty neat. So we're going to use the golden yellow in the Lucky Mica brand for the center of our magnolia. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to be using this 3 fine touch round brush. And I'm going to be using my little thing right here that cleans my brush off in between the different colors that I use. And I made this one myself. And I also made another one and put it in my blessings box that I gave away last time. And Amy from Blessed Epoxy by Amy won that box. I wonder, Amy, are you enjoying your little brush cleaner that I made you? Let me know in the comment section below if you use it. If you watch this video. She has a channel of her own. She might not have time to watch every video because I know I don't. Okay, I'm going to start out with using this right here. This one goes everywhere because I pulled the little tab out of the top of it. So I'm just going to let it fall on that paper towel. And then I'm going to try to get it back in my bottle. There we go. That worked out perfectly. I got most of it back in there. So I'm just going to set that right there because it's messy. And we're going to go ahead and do our limb on our magnolia. me get you down. Okay, I've cleaned up just a little bit, but I want to mention something here. And this is just a tip for you that will save your mold, especially if you're using a mold that you paid a lot of money for, which is an Intoresin mold. They're pricey, so you want to keep them in the best shape for the longest that you can to get the most castings that you can out of your mold, to get your money's worth out of your mold. So don't use alcohol to clean your mess up around your mold inside when you're using mica. Take a little bit of your silicone oil that you condition your molds with. And you don't hear this a lot. I don't know if people just don't know about it or they just don't take the time to do it. But if you'll dab a little bit, what I do is, I don't know if you've seen me in the video because I did have you on a time lapse, but I'll take a little drop or two and set it right there on the side of my mold. And then I take my little stick and dip in it and roll the excess off. You don't want to put a lot down in there because you just don't want a lot of silicone oil down in there, because if you put too much in there, it could come out in your casting, making it look cloudy. So you just want to put a little bit on your Q-tip, roll it around, and then go in there and clean everything up. And then that way, you're not damaging your mold and you're getting your cleanup done at the same time. And you're giving your mold a little bit of conditioner. Nothing wrong with that. All right, now we're ready to pour this mold. I am super excited to see what this comes out like. Let me show you up close. Okay, I'm going to get some resin on the turner and then we'll get it poured. Okay, I got my resin here, and it's the Bond Crafter epoxy resin. It has a part A and a part B. I will throw it up here for you, a picture of it, and drop my coupon discount code down below, along with the link if you want to try it out. Okay, we're just going to pour this resin here. I don't know how much this mold's going to take, but I don't want to over pour on it either. I'd rather under pour than over pour. So let's go ahead. And if we don't like this one right here, when it comes out, like I said, I'm going to make a few more of these. So whoever wins, they can choose which one they want. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because I see some of the mica I didn't get out. So I'm just going to dip in that resin and just get it right quick. There we go. This 6 ounces might be too much. No, I think 6 ounces is going to be right on the money for this mold. Turn it around so I can see where we've got the mirror at. Yep, I'm going to stop right there. I'm not going to... Well, I got a little section right there. I'll get just the rest of that out. There we go. So yes, this holds 6 ounces. You do not want to fill up to the rim on this mold. It's not that kind of mold. It's not designed that way. Yeah, you want to leave about that much room in this mold. I've poured one before like this. That's how I know. You don't want to fill this one up to the rim. Okay, we're going to stop right there. We're going to walk it to the pressure pot, put it in, fill it with air, and then we wait. Okay, we're outside where my pressure pot's at. And my husband just made me this rack. So we're not going to use the rack today though, because I don't need it. I'm going to take my wax paper, and I explained to you all in my last video, well, not my last one, but the last time I used my pressure pot, why I use the wax paper. And it's just so the mold will not try to, when I turn the air on and the pressure starts in the pot, it won't try to grasp the bottom of the pot. It can't, because the wax paper it's a barrier in between the two. Let me grab my mold. Trying to walk slow. Sorry, you guys. Okay, here's the mold. Now we're going in nice and easy. All right. Now we're going to put the lid on. And I have my my measurement here, so I know I'm level. Move this over here. And on the top of my pot here, hopefully you can see everything this time. I try to get you a better view. Okay, I like to take my bolts, the opposite from each other, and screw them in. And that just helps with your seal, your gasket on your top of your tank. Those seals will wear out. Okay, now I'm going to go around the pot and tighten up every one of my bolts. All right. Okay, I'm going to go cut the tank on, and it's going to be really loud, but this right here controls my air. These are shut off. My husband designed my pot like that, so I don't have to worry about anything except for this gauge, and this air controls my air. So if this red lever is up, my air is releasing out. If it's down, the air is closed off. So I'm going to go ahead and push it down, and we're going to go cut the air on and put the air in. I'm coming. It's taking me a minute. Okay, I'm just going to take this right here off. And then we're going to see if you can see really good. I'm going to turn it to the side. That's my lever. If I hold it up, the air is coming out. I push it down, the air is locked. It cannot come out. And that's what we want. Now I'm going to take my air hose here. And I'm going to put it on the tank. And now we're going to ease the air into the pot. We don't want to blast it in there. If you blast it in there, you're going to blast it right in your mold, and that resin's going to spill all out. I'm going to turn it around here so you can watch my gauge with me. I always get nervous cutting my pot on. I just do. You should be nervous, because if this top flies off, you're in trouble. Trouble. So, yeah, I get a little nervous. So here we go. Sometimes I hide on the side of the wall. Oh, goodness. And I stop at 40. You don't have to go over anything over 40. I'll push it to 45 sometimes, but not usually. Okay, I stopped at 40. So now we're going to go ahead and disconnect our air. And I'm going to roll my hose up. And I will meet you back when it's time to take it out. See you later. We got in some happy mail. Yay! Now I did pull the thing off the top there, but I didn't peek inside. Okay. Let's get the little slips out and see who sent us some happy mail. Okay, I don't keep this one. Let me get my little jar out. This is what I put my slips in. Okay, I hope these help you get your astronaut on your guitar. I really enjoy your work and videos. You are one of the real people on YouTube, and that means a lot nowadays. From Jeannie B. Thank you so much, Jeannie. That's so sweet. Uh-oh, she sent us more than one thing. So, what are we going to do with this? I'm here for it. LOL, hugs, Jeannie. Got another one. Sending you love and sweets, even if they are clay sweets. LOL, hugs, Tammy from Jeannie B. Thank you, Jeannie. You are so sweet, my friend. Okay, I keep these little notes in a separate place. And this is what I put in here, so it lets me know what the person sent. And then I put their name on it. And then put it in here. And we'll be drawing for this blessings box in, let's see, is it the end of February or the end of March? I'll have to look. One of the two. Okay, let's see what Jeannie sent us. Ooh, stop it. Oh, goodness. We got a toilet. Oh, my mind is just going and going right now. This is so cute. Did y'all know Intoresin has a toilet on their website too? I think they rhinestoned it out, blinged it out. But this is so cute. I can't wait to do something with this. Thank you, Jeannie. Did y'all know I had an old toilet and I put a plant down in it? I did. We got rid of it because the red wasp kept making nests down in the you know, where you flush it at and then it goes down. It kept making nests down in that hole, so we had to get rid of it. And then Jeannie sent us a bunch of clay little tidbits here, resin inclusions. I love the clay inclusions. They are the cutest. Look how many we got to play with. Wow. Look at all of those. Which one's your favorite? This one's my favorite. Which one's your favorite? We got a bunch here. Let me know which is your favorite. These are beautiful. Thank you, Jeannie. Look, those look like they glow in the dark, don't they? I wonder if they do. Let's see. Stop it. They glow in the dark. That's crazy. We even got some glow in the dark ones. Oh. Okay, there's one more thing in our bag here. Let's get it out. Oh, these are so cute, Jeannie. Oh my goodness. These are so stinking cute. Look at that. Oh my gosh. He's got a carrot. We have got to use one of these. Look, he's on a pig. Astronaut on a pig. Astronaut eating ramen noodles. That's all my daughter can afford these days. Ramen noodles. These are so cute. So cute. Oh, look at that one with the teddy bear. Fishing. I mean, there's something for everything. Oh my word, these are so cute. Thank you, Jeannie. Y'all let me know which one y'all would like me to put on the guitar box. Here's the guitar box if you don't know what I'm talking about, or if maybe you're new to my channel. It's a jewelry box, and I am in the process of finishing it right now. So I want to find something to put on the top there. I did make that beautiful peace sign. So maybe we could put that with one of these stickers of the astronaut. That's maybe put it up here in the corner, one of the smaller ones. I can't pick it up. Look at that one. That would be cute to put right up here. Yeah, one of the smaller ones would work. So y'all let me know which one y'all like. Look, the cowboys. And we got a little chef. These are so cute. Yeah, let me know which is your favorite. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate this so much. This was so thoughtful of you. So very thoughtful. When you threw in the astronaut stickers, that just made my day. It definitely made my day. Thank you so much. Y'all ready to get our piece out and see what it looks like? Alright, let me get my butt off of this. Those things are a lot of fun. These right here. I'll play around on that thing all day long. Okay. Let's get our piece out and see what we got. Are y'all excited? I'm excited. I'm going to put that back in my pot. Okay. Now, I don't like to blast my air out. I like to ease it out. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll meet you back. It takes a minute. It's almost finished. Almost. Y'all, look what I made last night. You ready? A strawberry cobbler. Oh my word. It is so delish. It is so delicious. One of the booths where I have my, where I sell my resin art pieces at, has these desserts and soups and stuff. And I bought a soup mix. And I bought that dessert in a bag. It was so easy. I think I put a cup of milk, a stick of butter, a cup of milk, a stick of butter, and that was it. It came with everything else. I had some little chocolate chip morsels, some white ones, the batter, and then I had to buy the strawberry mixture for the bottom. Man, that stuff was expensive. It was $5.72 a can, I think, and I had to get 2 cans. But it is so good. I can't remember the brand of it, though. I should have took a picture of it so I could have looked it up online, because she didn't have any more of the strawberry cobbler, and she said she wasn't getting any more of it. So I should have looked that up so I could have maybe got me some more. All right, I'm going to loosen up my bolts here and get our piece out. I'm on my lunch break. And I've been thinking about this piece all day. But whoever wins this, like I said, if you don't like this one, because we did put the mirror in this one, and I don't know how it's going to turn out. If you don't like it, I'm going to make 2 more of these. So you'll be able to pick which one you want. And there she is. Whew, I can't wait to pop it out and see what it looks like. I'm so excited. Okay, let me get all this put back in here. All right, I'll meet you back in the craft room. Are y'all ready to get this out? Oh, let's see what it looks like. Now I'm going to walk around the mold and release it. And they do state that on their website, to walk around the mold and just release it a little bit. And then pull it out. Doesn't look like we got any bubbles on the bottom of that. That's crazy. Oh, look at those crystals. They are beautiful. Intoresin makes some beautiful, beautiful molds. Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. So pretty. So very pretty. That is stunning. What do you think? I think it's gorgeous. So very gorgeous. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I'm trying to see down in that glass. Yeah, you can't see anything in the glass because of all the faucets and the crystals on this side. Yeah, it's got too many crystals and things in it. So you can't see the mirror reflecting up to the flower. This is so pretty. So pretty. I think for my piece, I'm going to make one of these for mine. Because I'm going to make me one of these. With the, if nobody picks this one, then I'm going to keep this one. But I'm going to make 2 more. And then whoever wins can pick from those 2. Because I have a couple ideas. But I'm going to place this light in here, this light strip in here. It doesn't go in there while you're creating it. When you get finished with it, it goes right there in that area. You slide it in, and you do it that way so that if the light goes out, you can switch it out easily. That's why you don't put it inside the resin. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make this for my piece. So, I don't have any of the long light boxes. I mean, I do, but they're somewhere and I can't find them. Because I keep some for pictures for us to look at different things. And I can't find them. So, we're just going to have to place it on top of this and see what it looks like. I found a light box. Isn't that thing gorgeous? It's even pretty if you was to turn it around this way. I mean, either way is beautiful. This is so gorgeous. I just love it. Very beautiful. Well, after seeing it, this is definitely not going to look good with a black backing or a white, top, like a top coat with black or white. This piece is not going to shine in that way. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below. And what else would you like to see me do with this piece for the giveaway? I want to make 2 more, so there'll be 3 choices. Drop it in the comment section below, your idea for how I should create the next 2. Let me know. And your idea might be the one I use. Oh, let me show you. I'm not finished with this yet. This is my little Beauty and the Beast piece. Remember I told you I got the little mold? The little shaker mold? See if I can find it. Here it is. See, it's got the little rose in it. My daughter loves Beauty and the Beast. And I filled it up with little leaves, like they're falling from the rose. Some little diamonds and some little gold moons. And it turned out so cute. I just need to dome the top and the back. But she wants it as a keychain. I thought she would just set it up somewhere. But she wants it as a keychain. And she's so tough on keychains. Every time I make her a keychain, she breaks it. And here's where she breaks it. Right where I put the eye pin screw in at. I put resin on it. I put glue on it. I've tried everything. She breaks every one of them. So I'm going to try to do this. I picked up a bag of these from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to place it on the back like that. And I'm going to resin it on there with a tabletop epoxy. And we'll see if that stays. And I'm not going to give it to her. I'm going to let it cure for a week. And then give it to her. And see if it will hold up. Because she is so rough on her keys. Well, it's about that time, my friends, for a sweet goodbye. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you. Goodbye, my friends.